Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Mikey Moto, and if you remember correctly and if you remember right, I had a faller like 1 week ago, I believe. And as you can see, my RST Pro Series one-piece leather suit held up pretty good. However, we have some of the damage, but thanks to the inmotion from France, the airbag deployed and protected me during the fall and during the barrel rolls and the crash. However, since it has deployed, I will have to replace the inflator in the airbag and reactivate it. So play the intro and let's get to it. So what you will need for the replacement of the inflator in inmotion system, airbag system, either you have RST with integrated inmotion airbag that is in Pro Series, in I believe Kangaroo V2.1, or you can have RST Sabre leather jacket, or any, I believe, for again airbag system works with inmotion as well. So you will need your inbox, that's airbag detection device, which you actually are using in the airbag in the back protector. There is a connector for that, so you will need to have this with you. You will need to have your actually your application, which is in your phone, which looks like this. That's inmotion application. You can download it for your iPhone or for your Android. We'll go through the application as well. Then you will need your spare inflator. Currently something about 100 euros or dollars, so you will need to have spare one. We will take a look inside in a moment. And you will need any kind of compressor or hand pump or anything to check the integrity of the airbag. If it's not, leaking the air, you don't want that, and in that case your airbag is kind of done. So we will go through the procedure. So first of all, you will have to gain access to your airbag to check properly if the airbag is okay. So first of all, there is general visual inspection of the leather suit if you have the airbag integrated into the suit. I cannot take the airbag out because it is in the suit, so now you generally just look where the airbag is actually located, so that your abdominal part and your chest and your shoulders, there is no visual damage to these parts of the airbag or the leather suit. We have some damage on the legs and the elbows, but the airbag is not located in this area. If we turn it around really quickly, you have some scratch marks, you have some scratches and some damage on the back. There is an aerodynamic hump. This is more or less cosmetic, and we don't have any perforation, we don't have any tears in the leather suit. So this is more or less visual damage, aesthetic damage, which will not influence the integrity of the airbag, which is under the leather. So to gain the access is usually you have to open the airbag. So you have the inside of the suit with your linings, and the airbag system is below these blue. This is actually the airbag itself. These blue lines. This blue lining, this is actually the part which is inflated during the airbag activation. At the bottom there is a zipper which you will have to open to gain access to the back protector. So you unzip the lower part to gain access. Then you actually gain access to the back protector. This is the place where your inbox goes. So if I grab it really quickly, you have your inbox, which goes actually this way into your airbag, into your back protector from behind. We'll not insert it yet because we'll have to open the airbag up to inflate it to inspect if the airbag holds the air as it is supposed to hold it. So there's another zipper which is right here. You will unzip actually the airbag inflator. You have your foamy, really thick back protector. This is kind of like a holder with a vent, so it's kind of like a two-sided back protector, and you have your inflator. First of all, you have to remove this inflator. You can buy the inflators, just watch for RST and for again and different manufacturers. These inflators are not interchangeable. You have to find proper part number, which you will receive in this kind of box. Inside there is the inflator. I'm just gonna show you really quickly. So yeah, you have your box. If you open it, you have some instructions. Who needs those, right? And then you have your spare inflator. We'll be replacing this. This is the inflator itself. There is a compressed air or CO or something. Then you have your adapter. This adapter is used to inspect the integrity of the airbag. So once we get the old inflator out, we'll replace it with this adapter, and the other end is compatible with your hand pump or your compressor, and then you will inflate the airbag to see if it holds air. So let's get the old inflator out. So as I said, gain the access. For easier access, you can actually pull the inflator out from the back protector. So you just take this and you'll just get it out like this. Be very careful not to destroy this connector, because if you destroy this connector, this is actually going to your inbox and goes to the inflator itself. So there are small little tabs at the bottom. You press those and you get the connector out. So these little tabs, these two, right, like this, and that actually releases the connector. Now we have safely removed the connection, which you will just get out of the way, and then it's not really snug. You just turn it as you would turn any other screw or something, and you just get it out. That's it. And you can see actually the difference at the end of the inflator. Like this is used one. You can see like the air went through those holes, compressed, and this is probably due to the temperature difference. It looks really used. So this is the old one. Let's just put it out of the way. Now take your adapter and screw it back. If you take a look inside, this is the part where the inflator was. So take your adapter, screw that in like this. You don't have to snug it really too much, like finger tight. And then take your compressor or hand pump and connect that. The manual is saying to inflate it to 0.3 bar. So let's just do that as InMotion is saying. So just hit the start. You can see how the airbag actually is filled with the air. This is how it looks like when the airbag goes off. So you have your protection at the back, at your shoulders, your chest, all the way down to your crotch. You are supposed to check the integrity of the airbag. So it's supposed to hold the air for at least 15 seconds. I don't hear any air to be released. I don't see any leakage or any damage to the airbag. So this is really quick inspection how you can evaluate if your airbag is still usable. So if you are satisfied and it it fulfills the estimation, you'll just unscrew. Thank you for your help. You'll just unscrew the connector from your, let's say, hand pump or anything what is needed. You will just get this out of the way, because with the new inflator you will get a new adapter. Now you need to get help to release the air from the airbag. So the best way is to call your dog to just walk over the leather suit to get the air out, because you don't want to have any stuck air in the airbag, because you're going to put the inflator in, the new one, so you don't want to have any air being left. Right. So just push it a couple times, get the air out, get the dog out of the way. Lila, fuj, miesto. Let's leave it like this, and let's get back to the inbox application. Since you have your inbox application, you need to turn your inbox on. So we have it on, and it's not being connected. Scanning for inbox, synchronization, and we have inflator not detected because it's not in the airbag, and we have 84% of the battery, and we don't have any update. So currently it's in a track setting, which was originally as this. So as you have your application, in the right top corner you have this small icon. This small icon is after inflation, which is actually what we are doing. You have a couple of the warnings in here in the application. So the inflator gas generator needs to be handled with care. Do not make it fall. So that's why we have it by the side. Do not place your fingers on the connectors located underneath the inflator. We hold it by the yellow tab, so that's okay. Do not connect to the inflator. Do not connect the inflator to the connector before it is screwed into the airbag vest. This is one of the very important notes from the application, from InMotion video as well. You have to screw the inflator into the place before you connect it to the inbox. In case of damage or anomaly, do not use your airbag product and contact your local reseller. So we have inspected the integrity of the airbag. We inspected that it holds the air, so it's totally fine to use it. And you have the option of scanning new inflator and buy new inflator. So we have already new inflator, which is this one. So we have new inflator in hand. There is a code at the back, so they scan my new inflator. And let's just scan it. That was quick. So we have inflator serial number, which is here somewhere, which is on the bottom of the code. So 21236A21 blah 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 ending 86. So this is the one. So we actually synchronize the new inflator with the application. We have the green light, which is GPS, and the red light, which is currently that it is not installed in the airbag. So you have your checklist from the application. So airbag vest and back protector do not present any visible defect. So we confirm that. The airbag cushion control stage has been done correctly, and the airbag vest does not present any defect. Once inflated, we check that because we have inflated the airbag at home. The inflator is correctly screwed and positioned into its place. The seal, the connector do not present any defects. So we haven't done that yet, so let's do that. So we have our spare inflator. We'll insert the inbox as well to have the connection. So you will take your inbox, you'll just put it in the back, and you just stick it in like this. Still red because we don't have that inflator yet. So we have all the air out, which is good. There is no air inside the airbag. You don't want that. Everything is flat. It's deflated. So you'll take your new inflator. Just watch out for that connection, and you will just screw the new inflator into the rear entry point, let's say. You just screw it in, not too tight. So hand screwed. Then take your connection. There is just one way how to put it. You can see that there are two slots. One is sticking out, one is like a rail into that. Your connector has the same. One is sticking out and one is like a rail in it. So there is just one way how to put it in. Click. We have it clicked. Then just put it back onto its place like this. Then get your cover over. Get your bottom part, tuck the cable away. Take your zip. Zip it in. That's it. So we have confirmation from inmotion box that it detected the inflator and we have available GPS. So that's a good sign. So we have done this. Then you'll go back to the application. So we have correctly screwed and positioned it onto its place. And once the LED is done completely, the inflator LED will the upper left in your green inbox is green, which I just show you. So that's correct. Validate the process. The application is saying that the airbag system is ready. We have detected new inflator. We have battery at 84% and we have track setting. So the application is green, good to go. This is confirmation that we have successfully replaced the inflator in the RST Pro Series one-piece leather suit. I'll just zip the bottom part back in, and like this, your racing leather suit is again ready to go. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it helped you. Hopefully it was interesting for you. In&Motion has its own procedure how to do it. This is actually like the same one, let's say. I'm just doing that on my used RST leather suit. So they have the instructional video, as well as In&Motion has its own procedure right here written. So it's really simple. I've just done it for the first time because I just wanted to do it, let's say, live with you on the video. So it's really easy, takes a couple of seconds. It's good to have some spare inflators as well. Not that expensive if you take into account that you can replace it by yourself if the airbag is okay and is not damaged. So this is something which I can throw away. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, it helps a lot. I appreciate you watching, and since this is ready, see you back on the track.